What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Prediction Center here on Three-Sided Box. Again, we're just the two of us. I know I lied last week, not like anybody really cares, but I did lie saying that one or two of our colleagues here at Three-Sided Box will be joining us, but unfortunately Eric is at the Montreal Impact Toronto FC playoff game because apparently he cares about soccer all of a sudden, and Johnny, again, scheduling, but he told me, and I have it right here, lock it in, I'll be there. So I'm locking it in, Johnny. Next week he's going to be here, hopefully. Let's just start off with week 12 of the NFL season. Let's jump into Thursday's games. We got 3 this week because of American Thanksgiving. So just in advance, happy Thanksgiving to all of our American viewers out there. 12:30 p.m. Vikings at Lions.
Man, it's a tough one. Lions won earlier in Minnesota in overtime. Kind of like a heartbreak game for the Vikings. But as much as I like the Lions and what they're doing, I'm gonna go with the Vikings on this one. Just because I don't see the Lions sweeping the Vikings. I think that the Vikings are too good of a team, and last week they kind of went back on track to what they're doing, which is winning in two out of the 3 phases of the game, winning close games through, and the 2 phases being defense and special teams. So I got the Vikings in this one.
Johnny is going to agree with you. He's picking the Vikings. It's a tough one for me because I'm having traumatic memories of this time last year when the Eagles got cracked by the Lions Detroit on Thanksgiving 2 weeks in a row, literally less than a week after I saw them get cracked by the Bucs live in Philly, driving 8 hours down. But that's another story of a different time. 1 year later, Lions are hot, Vikings were hot, but I'm gonna give it to the Vikings to win too, just because I feel like they're due for a close, gritty win in their division. To shake things up a bit, that the Packers are just shitting the bed. The Bears are nowhere to be found. So I feel like these are obviously they're the 2 front runners. They're the front runners, the elite of the division. So yeah, 3 Vikings. Interesting matchup. Anything is possible. Let's move on to the next matchup.
All right. So next up, we got a little Cowboys classic. Thanksgiving, we got the Redskins heading into town. Jerry's world to play the Dallas Cowboys. Who do you got in this one? Non-biased opinion.
Well, it's kind of hard to be. If in terms of playoff picture, winning the division is kind of out of reach now.
But that's
but it is. I need the Cowboys to win. I need them to win.
I need them to win.
I can't say the words. I can't say the words. So I'm just gonna throw up the graphic, and there's my pick. Oh, there's my pick. So you have to read this one. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go with the Redskins on this one.
Yeah, we know that.
I think that no, but I just think that they're the hotter team. I mean, I don't know if they're the hotter, but actually because the Cowboys won 9 in a row.
More better looking teams.
The Redskins have won quite a bit, but I just feel like they have a lot of momentum on their side. They're playing some good football. They exposed the Packers on Sunday Night Football. They're playing well. They're answering all their critics. I see them getting a big win here in Dallas.
Johnny's gonna agree. He's got the Redskins. I would say we're all on the same thing, or we're all not, but I'm not saying anything. So there's our picks. I hope you read mine. I hope that the stadium blows up and they're all dead in the end. That's just what really I would want. So yeah, because you've never wished death upon someone. I don't actually mean death. I just temporarily paralyze them for 24 hours, and then the league's like, well, okay, we can't play a game. Sorry. Moving on.
You both lose, right?
We both, exactly. It's still two L's on there, and yeah. All right, next game. So the last Thursday game of Week 12, Thanksgiving, we got the struggling Pittsburgh Steelers walking into the suddenly decent Indianapolis Colts. Johnny can't pick, not here anyways. So Michael, what's your pick?
I just got the Steelers. I just don't think the Colts could. Anyways. I don't think the Colts could keep up with the Steelers' firepower. If they get the run game going, if they stop putting the ball in Big Ben's hands 40 times a game, they'll be fine. I mean, they just put so much pressure on Big Ben
They
to make all the big
trust
throws.
anybody.
Yeah, but it's not like they have a bad O-line. They have like they're a good O-line. They have a very good O-line when healthy. And the Colts are definitely not a fierce front seven. So I got the Steelers winning this one on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Steelers too. I could see the Colts winning a close one. That the Steelers shitting the bed kind of like they did against the Eagles, but I don't know. I just got, like you said, I just got the Steelers winning this one just based off the on paper, I guess you could say. The Colts, they're on and off this year, but even when they're on, they're really not that great. But the Steelers, when they are on, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to the Steelers. But for Johnny's sake, let's hope for a Colts win because it doesn't really affect us either way. So let's move on to Sunday's matchups.
All right. So next up, we got our first Sunday matchup. We got the Texans rolling to.
Nope, you're reading the wrong thing.
Sorry, Titans. Anyways, we got Titans rolling into Chicago, your
beautiful city.
Salute, right?
Salute.
Yeah.
And the other team in Nashville that walks into Chicago, what happens to them? The fucking Hawks are just fucking lighting it up, baby. Woo!
No, definitely not what happens.
Yeah.
Subban's gonna prove that
this
April.
Yeah, can't wait.
Possibly in June too.
Yeah. Oh. Good luck.
It's the Titans against the Bears. Who do you got?
Titans. I just saw DeMarco Murray's stats literally 10 minutes ago. He has over 1,000 yards rushing this year already. Good for him.
He's a good running back.
Not really, but good for him either way. I like Mariota. Jay Cutler's out for the year. Probably lying about his injury.
But you know what?
To get an extended vacation.
It's probably the best.
Well, when Matt Barkley is your next option, I don't know about that. I don't know about that because the guy sucks so bad. I got the Titans.
Yeah, I got Titans too. I just think that the Bears aren't going to do anything offensively, which will lead to their defense being on the field like pretty much all game. And with the Titans running the ball and Mariota playing as well as he's doing right now, they're going to run all over the Bears eventually. I think in the first two quarters it's going to be kind of close, and then the Titans are just going to run on a gassed Bears team. So I got them.
Johnny got the Titans too. So we're all riding that AFC South team. Who knows what's going to happen because it's the Titans aren't that great, so you never know what's going to happen. But
pretty good.
Chicago could pull one out. Who knows? But we're all picking the Titans next game. So next up on the list, we got the Jaguars heading into Buffalo to play the Bills.
The list.
The what?
The list. Of Jericho.
Oh yeah, the next up on the list. Yeah, exactly. Funny. No. Anyways. Relevant bowl, definitely, even though the Bills are, not doing too bad and they're in the playoff hunt, but let's just be honest, it's the Patriots
they're always
to win.
They're always doing that though.
Exactly. So irrelevant bowl, sorry one of the lights blew out again. This basement's full of crap. Who's your pick?
I got the Bills. Jags are a mess. Bortles playing no confidence. He's probably regressed this season. I got the Bills in this one.
There you go.
Hallelujah. Win this one on. I'm not sure if McCoy's playing because I know he dislocated his left finger. His left thumb,
I don't think there's been any word on it yet.
But I think he probably will because I think
he's
probably just taping it up. So
I saw him on Snapchat. He seems to be okay.
Okay, well,
straight in the court, baby.
There you go. So I got the Bills in this one.
Yeah, Johnny's got the Bills, and so do I. I think the Jags, like I say every game, every week, they're facing the right direction. They're just not walking towards it. They're like
backpedaling. They're like,
yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, exactly. Like they don't know how to walk forward, but they're like on the elliptical at the gym.
Yeah.
It looks like you're walking backwards, but you're not really moving at all. Anyways, 3 Bills across the board. Next game.
All right. So next up, we got an AFC North divisional matchup. We got the Cincinnati Bengals heading into Baltimore to play Ravens. Very important game for both teams. Cincinnati pretty much needs to win out to make the playoffs if they have any hope of making it, and the Ravens obviously need this win to stay in the playoff hunt and win division. Who do you got?
Just based off the fact that AJ Green is out.
True. He is the Ravens killer.
He is. Regardless, he is the only hope that team has at the moment. He's the only guy being productive. I got the Ravens winning this one, and the Bengals' struggles. I think they're going to continue. I think they're going to have that off year, and I think that this might be the last straw for Marvin Lewis.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I don't mind the Bengals. I think that they're a good team. I just think that it's time to move on from Marvin Lewis. He's a great coach, fantastic coach. He could be a head coach of most NFL teams, but yeah, he can. Or at least defensive coordinator. He's a very, very good defensive mind. But I don't know. It's just time to move on. It's one of those things where, like, yes, you're a good team, but you just need to kind of move on and try to rebuild, at least from a coaching standpoint. So I got the Ravens in this one. They're leading division, and I think they're gonna continue.
Johnny's got the Ravens too. Okay, yeah, so he's got the Ravens. We're all riding that purple and gold and black. Bengals, I think it's a lost season. They're 3-6-1 now. And Marvin Lewis, look, like you said, I think it's just time to move on. It's like Andy Reid. Sometimes you just overstay your welcome, and
they may be great coaches.
Yeah.
You may bring in somebody who's worse, but you need that shakeup.
Chip Kelly, Anyways, 3 Ravens next game. So next up on the list, we got the Arizona Cardinals walking into Atlanta to play the Falcons. Another Bird Bowl, a Red Bowl, and depending on the outcome, maybe a relevant bowl.
No, not a relevant bowl.
Who's your pick?
I think this is a really bad matchup for the Falcons, actually. Cardinals are one of the better teams stopping the pass. I think that the Falcons, if they have a strength, it'd be obviously passing the ball, especially Julio Jones. And I think he's gonna have his yards, but I don't think his big playability is gonna be extremely limited. So I think with the Cards, they're gonna be able to run the ball, take time off the Falcons' offense and out of Matt Ryan, Julio Jones' hands. So I think that Cards are gonna win this one. Just playing like a very simple style defense and running the ball.
Johnny's going to pick the Cards too. For me, I'm going to pick the Falcons. I'm going to go against the grain here. I've given up on the Cardinals. They were my pick to win the whole thing. I think it's a lost season for them. I know Bruce Arians was recently hospitalized, so I don't know if he's even going to be there to coach.
He's back apparently at work, so
good for him. I'm happy. I don't want to see him in the hospital. I like him, but I don't think it's going to be enough either way. So I'm going to the Falcons to win the Red Bird Bowl. So you guys got the Cards. I got the Falcons. Could be a good game, but the way the Cards season this year, it might be a blowout. The Falcons look like they're ready for a win. So let's see. Let's see what happens next game.
All right. So next up, we kind of got we got the most obvious matchup of the year. It feels like the Browns have played every game at home. By the way, this year, I don't think I've ever seen them on the road. I see disappointing fans. And
Anyways,
we got the Giants heading to Cleveland, play the Browns. Who's your pick?
Well, the Browns aren't winning. I'll tell you that much. So here's the graphic again with my pick, because the Browns aren't winning.
All right.
Do I have to say it? It's not even about bias. Like, I don't even have to say it.
Well, it is bias, but whatever. Giants are gonna win this game, more or less. I'm sure
Johnny's definitely got the Giants.
Okay,
so 3 Giants. Whoops. I mean a Giant and not the Browns. Next game. So our next matchup is Battle of Gold. The Golden Fleeced.
One is nice and one is ugly.
Yeah, the Rams are heading to New Orleans to play the Saints. Hey, the Montreal Impact just scored. Yay. Who was that? Oduro. Yay. Okay, so yeah, Rams versus Saints. Yeah, who do you have?
I got the Saints in this one. Rams definitely can win this game through their defense, but I just don't see it happening. I think that they're very mediocre. They're just not. It's going to be another 7-9 season for Jeff Fisher.
Probably. Johnny's got the Rams, of course. I don't think you realize this is an away game. I got the Saints because I like them, and the Rams suck. And the Saints have the nicest jerseys in football. Well, the Rams have the ugliest jerseys in football, or one of. So 2 Saints and a Ram. Next match.
All right, so next up we got kind of an irrelevant bowl. I'd probably classify it as an irrelevant bowl, to be honest. We got the Niners heading into Miami, play Dolphins, who are playing really good, but still, not there yet.
Well, I don't know if that was a pass or a missed shot.
Wait, they scored?
Yeah. Holy crap. Sorry. Okay, so Niners at Dolphins.
Why is every time I talk
it's the Rinaldi Bowl, because in our family we have our cousin married someone who's a Dolphins fan, and his
Shredder.
brother is a Niners fan, and their last name's Rinaldi. So not to be confused with other people named Rinaldi that may be watching this video. So I'm picking the Dolphins to win this one, Michael.
The Fins, I would agree. I'm picking the Fins too. Niners suck.
Who's Johnny got? He's got the Niners. Wow, what is... Alright.
I don't know what's going on, man.
So yeah, so 2 Dolphins and a Niner. We're just going to blow through this one because it's irrelevant. Next game. So some would class his next matchup as an irrelevant... as an irrelevant bowl as well. I definitely would. Although one of the teams has a winning record, I don't really think it matters. I'm talking about the Chargers at Texans. Pick, please. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Okay, well, Johnny has got the Chargers because they're the Colts' kryptonite, so somehow that correlates, I guess. I'm going to pick the Texans because they had a close game versus you guys in Mexico. A lot of Ronas going around, a lot of salsa.
Controversy, a lot of lasers.
3 little lasers, 3 blown calls. Clearly the cartel had the refs' family, chained up. And anyways, to each their own, I guess. I got the Texans winning this one. Johnny got the Chargers, and you have.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with the Chargers on this one. I'll be honest. I give the Texans a lot of props. They stopped the run. They did a good job. But it was one of the Raiders' worst games I've seen them play this year. It was the worst game I've seen them play this year, and they still won.
Well, the first half against the Bucs was a little bit bad for you guys.
A little bit, but I mean, anyways, that was mostly penalties because of that, which is a joke. But whatever.
Imagine when you play.
I mean, look, the Texans are a good team. I respect them, but honestly, it was literally 50% Raiders.
You respect Brock Osweiler?
It was 50% Raiders versus like 90% Texans, and we still beat you.
You respect the Brock Osweiler?
No, he sucks. But we made him look like an all-star because...
All-star!
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I'm going with the Chargers, but I could definitely see the Texans winning this one. They're a good team too. But Chargers are kind of hungry.
Alright, so you and Johnny are on the Bolts. I'm on the team from Texas. The Dolts versus the Mexicans. I don't know.
The Mexicans.
I don't know, whatever. Next game. For our first 4 o'clock game of the weekend, we got the Seattle Seahawks, surging Seattle Seahawks, heading into Tampa Bay to play the Bucs, which seems like all of Tampa's games are at home this year.
Yeah, more or less.
Interesting matchup. What do you have?
I just have the Seahawks. I just think that they're going to bait Winston into throwing picks. They're not going to be able to run the ball. They're not going to be able to stop Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson in the later half of every single season destroys the league.
He's a late bloomer.
He's a late blue. He's clutch as hell. So I got the Seahawks in this one, winning pretty easily, to be honest.
Yeah, much respect to the Seahawks. They beat the Eagles last week. It was a good, hard-fought game by them. I have nothing really to say. The refs did blow a couple calls, but they blew some calls on both sides of the field. I could accept a real loss when we get one. Although Nelson Aguilar, just fuck off already.
Great hands.
Great. Anyways, we'll talk about that when it's the Eagles' turn. I got the Seahawks. Johnny's got the Seahawks. Bucks suck. Sorry, Eric.
They don't suck.
Well, they seem to. I think they're a little bit further away than they actually seem to be. They're not gelling together for some reason. I don't know what it is.
To be honest.
Yeah, because they're 5-5.
Falcons are 6-4, man.
Yeah. Anyways, anything's possible. We all got the Seahawks. Next game.
Alright, so next up we got the New England Patriots going into New York to play the Jets in a very, I think, predictable divisional, AFC East divisional matchup. But go ahead.
Well, Ryan Fitzpatrick is in, and with that I will say the Patriots are definitely winning this game.
That's great news for Patriots fans.
Fantastic.
That'd bring a smile to my face.
I mean, either way it doesn't really make a difference because all their quarterbacks suck. Ryan Fitzpatrick technically gives them the best chance to win, but that's not saying much, especially when you're playing the Pats. So I got the Pats.
Yeah, I got the Pats too. I mean, I like the Jets. Like, I like them as a team. I think that they have a lot of potential, but man, they just have so much dysfunction within that organization that I don't know what's going on with them.
Well, Johnny's got the Pats too, and I think Tom Brady's gonna light up burnt toast and make it charcoal toast.
And Reeves still has it, man.
I don't know about that. Definitely not this week. All right, so 3 Pats. Next match.
All right, so next up we got the Carolina Panthers roll into the black hole to play my Raiders. Who do you got?
I'd say you'd be able to watch this because it's a 4 o'clock game, but the Patriots Jets is 100% going to be on TV here.
And I work.
And you work, so that sucks.
Rip.
Ripperino. Ripperoo.
Ripperino and Pepperino.
Suck a dick. I'm going to pick the Raiders to win this game because the Panthers are fucking terrible.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny's got the Raiders.
Okay, well, every time you two...
Black and silver.
Yeah.
A little bit of blue, but black and silver.
Every time you guys pick the Raiders together, it's never ends up going
Your pants are black and silver.
Of course they are. I always
definitely was not done on purpose, but anyways.
I always represent my team now. Anyway, I'm just saying the next 2 games could be trap games for the Raiders. We're playing the Panthers, we're playing the Bills. 2 teams we should beat, but last week we should have destroyed the Texans, and we didn't. So anything's possible, but I'm just hoping for a win.
Alright, so me and Johnny got the Raiders winning this one. He's hoping for a Raiders victory. The Panthers, they should pull it off. Under normal circumstances, I would have picked them to win. Even with your good of a season, I still would have picked the Panthers. But Panthers suck, just like I always said they were. The Raiders are doing well. So 9-2 maybe.
Please win, baby.
Next game. So for Sunday Night Football, we got AFC West divisional matchup. Very important for you. Kansas City Chiefs riding into Denver to play the Broncos in Mile High, baby. Bring in that air. That wasn't a weed reference. I was talking about the lack of oxygen in Mile High.
Yeah, that's a very unfair advantage.
Vape Nation, baby. Vape Nation. Chiefs, Broncos. Who's your pick?
I really think, even though the Broncos are coming off a bye, I really think the Chiefs are just a really, really bad matchup for the Broncos. They could stop the run. They could run on you, and that spells doom for the Broncos. It's not like the Chiefs do 5-yard dropbacks with Alex Smith. It's a 1 or 2 step drop back to like a slant. So pretty much Von Miller is going to be irrelevant in this game, and that pass rush is going to be irrelevant. And clearly the Raiders brought the blueprint how to beat the Broncos, which is running the ball, which the Chiefs could do pretty damn good. So I'm going with the Chiefs on this one.
Johnny's got the Broncos. He's picking his former favorite.
Look, if I had a choice, I would hope that the Broncos win, to be honest. Because
it's like with me.
Because
you really need them to pull out a W.
Because if the Raiders were to lose this week and the Chiefs would win, they would technically have the go-ahead because they beat us.
I'm going to pick the Chiefs because I like Andy Reid. I like Jeremy Maclin.
You say the same thing. They have like a script that I don't
I don't have a script. It's the facts. Andy Reid is the greatest coach in the NFL, and Jeremy Maclin is the most underrated wide receiver in the NFL.
Absolutely nothing. So, Andy Reid is a choker.
No, he's not a choker. How's he a choker?
Because he chokes. He doesn't win.
I've seen my coach,
choke
my former coach, go to 5 NFC titles and never win. You've seen your team win 8 games for the first time. Congratulations!
I know football.
Andy Reid's standard is in NFC Championship. Your standard,
Bill Belichick's standard is winning a Super Bowl.
We're not talking about Bill Belichick.
But you said he's the greatest coach.
In my opinion.
But that's not my favorite.
Anyways, I got the Chiefs. You got the Chiefs. Johnny's got the Broncos. Next game. So the Monday Nighter, Week 12, last game of the week. We got the Green Bay Packers heading into Philly to play my Philadelphia Eagles. Packers have been mightily struggling. Eagles have been on and off this year, but in every single game, relatively close. I'm not allowed to pick, so I'll let you kick it off with yours and/or Johnny's pick, which is right here.
I'm honestly gonna go with the Eagles. I don't think the Packers. I think that they just have so much, kind of like the Jets. They're a good team, but they just have so much controversy going on with that organization that it's like I just don't think that they're really focusing on football. They're really questioning who they are and like what's going on with them. I think they're gonna really have a big downfall. Even though Aaron Rodgers, I think, is gonna go for 300 plus, couple TDs at least. I still think the Eagles come out with a win. Packers defense has been a joke, at least in the passing game, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Packers have a worse secondary than the Raiders, and that is really hard to beat. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles on this one. I think that defensive front is gonna kill the Packers O-line. So, yeah.
Alright, well, Johnny's gonna agree. He's got my Philadelphia Eagles. Again, not my pick. I'm not allowed to pick, but here's my rant. Settle in, boys. Buckle up, because I'm gonna go off a little bit. The Eagles came off a tough, not much of a deserving loss to the Seahawks. We did deserve to lose. The game would have been completely different if Nelson Aguilar wasn't a complete dumbass. But he recently deleted his Twitter and his Instagram due to the intense amount of hate he's received from fans, not just in Philly, but I'm sure across the world. I am not one of them because I'm not one of those people, unless your name is Jeff O'Neill, who works for TSN, who's a complete dumbass, and you feel my hate every single
Danny
day.
Albertson's not elite.
Yeah, no, he's not a Hall of Famer. No, shut up your fat ass. But anyways, you've done nothing in your career. The guy's a monster. Anyways, back to football. Nelson Aguilar, look, he's young. He has zero confidence in him. I still want him off the team. We don't have time to waste on guys who can't concentrate on their fucking job. Your job's to catch the ball. That's all you have to do, and you can't do it.
And
when
line
you
up.
make catches
And line
like this,
up.
and line up. Wasn't the lineup? I was pissed, but it wasn't the end of the world to me. It was the big drop that really got me really rattled up. The defense, our corners are basically non-existent at times. Jenk basically plays every position. Sproles is out. Matthews is out. We have no running backs. Vaitai is out. Peters is playing injured. Our O-line is going to be devastated, but our D-line is second to none, one of the best in the league. Jenk and McLeod, some of the best safeties in the league. Carson Wentz playing very well. Smallwood, although he's a rookie running back, he's playing pretty well this year, even though I don't have 100% confidence in him yet. It will be a close matchup, but I feel like the Eagles kind of got the edge in this one. It's at home. We're undefeated at home. We're a completely different team when we're at home than we are on the road. And this is a must-win. If we even want to think about the playoffs, we have to win this. It starts now, and I think next week we'll play the Bengals, another must-win. Two teams that you and a lot of people basically X'd out for the Eagles to win. Now, big options for us to take over and get W's with. So I'm hoping for an Eagles win. Fly, Eagles, fly. Johnny and Michael got the Eagles winning this one. So that's been it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching Prediction Center here on 3-Sided Box. Comment below your picks for the week. We like to read them. Don't listen to us because our picks are terrible.
My picks are good.
Your picks are just as bad as all of ours because we basically agreed on everything today. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.